OP shift. I'm reviewing some notes for FPD and resto. And I'm going over my FPD case. It's gonna be my first clinical FPD case, but we're having a virtual clinic. So I'm just reviewing this so I can mentally prepare, know what to expect. And for resto, I'm just going over some notes from before. It's been so long since I've had resto and FPD pre-clinically. This is my first time in OP shift, like performing like lab or clinical procedures for OP, because before I had case discussions, and then before the lockdown, I didn't make it to OP. Sad. But anyways, this is what I'm doing. It's a bridge for FPD on 4.4, 4.5, and 4.6. And then I think in a bit, I'm gonna show you guys my setup downstairs, show you guys my articulator, show you what stuff I use, the equipment, just my whole home clinic setup. So welcome to my workstation. So this is my drawer with everything, like some of these. There's a lamp, teeth, like random stuff. And then this is where I also keep more random stuff. Ooh! These are the eco pouches I ordered. These are like sterile or autoclavable pouches so that you don't have to use the plastic ones. You can get them from Eco Pouches PH. But so anyway, this is where I kept them. This is my perio cassette with just some curates and the scaler in here. The rest are all in the other pouches that I already sterilized, supposedly for clinics before the lockdown. And this is all my OP stuff. These are like wedges, amalgam instruments, some Profi brushes, rubber cups, the amalgam composite polishers, cheek retractors, rubber dams, some burrs here, other stuff. I think an amalgam carrier is here. Anyway, these are like other random like OP things. Oh, and these are the pedo spoon excavators. And then these are some other things. So this is, I think, mostly endo stuff, which I did not organize very well. I'll admit, like, so this is like a really nice Dentsply plugger, which my mom gave me. This is a spare of hers. This is a box for the files. And then I have the hanger for radiographs. And then these are some samples that I got in. So my mom used to work in the UAE when we were kids, because my dad was there, my dad worked there, and my mom tried to, well, she worked there to see if it would be a good idea for the whole family to move, which didn't happen, but she has a dental supplier there, or she goes to a dental store there, because they have a lot of stuff that aren't really available here. So whenever my dad goes to visit or she goes to visit, she goes to the dental store, and it's pretty cheap too. And then I have this trash bag, because when we were in the lab, we had to put trash bags in case the water would leak. And then this is like a whole case of more endo stuff. I have GP, some burrs, also files. Don't judge me, it's a little messy. And then random stuff. So I got this, I think for free. Yeah, this is like a paralleling device. And these are like extra glass slabs. I have this cute little extra tray. Sorry, ang gulo. This is like a little container that I kept. This used to be like a conditioner, like a leave-on conditioner container. I cleaned it out really well, reused it, and now I have cotton pellets, which I rolled myself. You don't have to buy cotton pellets or cotton rolls, guys. You can make them yourself, have them sterilized yourself. And these are the ones I made for lab and for the simulator. See? Cute. And it's a lot. Then look at this really cute little tiny free mouthwash that I got. It's so cute. I have like one or two for traveling that I kept, but I mostly use these for the pig's mandible exercise for perio, because like we were advised to have some mouthwash just for the to clean it out, for the smell, and I use it to clean out like the debris and stuff. So yeah, really cute. Cotton balls. Rolled them up myself for lab. And then, well, these are all the pre-bought cotton. What do you call these? Cotton rolls that I shouldn't have bought, but I did end up buying them. And they have some wax instruments too. This is like for Prosto. Or maybe for FPD, if you have to do a wax up. Or anything really, just for waxing. These are all my clinic stuff that I kept in bags because we had to move them out when the pandemic hit. So we had to empty out all our lockers and take them home with us. And I just kept them in the bags anyway because like I had to move them around, stuff like that. So this is where I keep here, for example, the pair of instruments I was talking about. Here, it's in a plastic pouch. I have a Perio Explorer, Perio Probe, Scaler Explorer, mouth mirror, and cotton pliers. So this is like a basic kit. These are still sterile, like they came from the autoclave. I have sets with like curettes. So this one is all, what kind of curette is this? Columbia curettes, if I'm not mistaken. Should be. And then I have this model that I use for oral hygiene instruction, just to show people how to toothbrush or how to brush their teeth. I did use this on a patient like once. Instructed him on his oral hygiene, his home care. And then this is another bag just full of stuff like gloves, masks. This here is the compressor. I'm sure most of you probably have it already if you are clinicians at school, but this is the portable compressor. You just plug it to the wall, and there's like a foot pedal here, and then this is the airflow over here, and then here you have the bottle for the water, and then in here is the three-way syringe. Put it back in. I haven't used this yet because I wasn't able to last semester. So this could be my first time this semester to use this. And then it also does have the connector for the handpiece and the airflow kit. Okay, so I'm gonna show you guys my actual workstation, like where I'm gonna be doing all the procedures. So let's just mount or put in the maxillary arch. So let's just get like some instrument here so you guys can see how it'll look. See? This. So to show you guys what I mean when I say that it just works better ergonomically when the table is like at the lower level, the tabletop mounted articulator goes to just about like close to my elbow, just like this high, at this height. So see, this is how it looks. I have the mouth mirror, I can see everything well. I don't have to like be in this awkward position and stuff like that. Like it's just so much easier for me to move around this way. This thing is my, I guess you could call it like my makeshift dental chair. It's not a chair, but it's where I put my tabletop mount with the articulator, and I keep some stuff in here. So I'll show you what I keep in here. Is where I keep my bag of like endo stuff, and then this is my tabletop mount for the articulator. So you put this on here. This comes up to my elbow, which is ideal for me when I'm working, because if it's too high, then my shoulder stands up, and just posture-wise, it's not great. So this is perfect for me, and it's nice because it has wheels, so I can move it around. And then what I do is, I just put my instrument tray either here on the side or in front, whichever works. But yeah, I can put my instrument tray, and I can put more stuff here as well. And then, so I have here my articulator, which doesn't have the rubber cheek on because I did just use it for Perio when I went in for limited face-to-face. I haven't assembled it back yet, which I will, obviously, because I have to prepare. So this goes here on the tabletop mount, like this, and then the upper goes here, the lower goes here. I'm sure you guys can imagine. There you go. And then, in this drawer, is where I keep whatever I need immediately for that shift. So my first shift is gonna be operative. So I have resto and FPD stuff in here. So I have This is like some GI cement. I have a burr block here. This is some cheap bonding agent, some cheap composite, acid etchant. This is some composite that my mom never used, but I'll see if I can still use it or not. This is a bite block. And then I have these plastic containers. This has some burrs, polishers, trimmers. This has composite polisher, rubber dam clamps, and then those rings for the small matrices. I have matrix bands, Stoffelmeyer. There's some stuff in here that's from my mom, which I don't know if I'll be allowed to use, like the class 5 formers. I don't know if I'll be allowed to use that, but I just have them anyway, just in case. And then I have composite instruments, amalgam instruments, some trimmers, and basic instruments in these boxes. And then here is my supply of extra burrs and trimmers. Ooh, here. Because honestly, the worst place you can find yourself when you're working in dentistry is to find that you don't have something. And then you feel like either you really can't work or you have to like rack your brain to figure something else out. So over here, can you see this? So you have tooth 1-1 over here, which needs a class 3. I believe is what I put. It's kind of cool. It's like about the same like shape and size as the 2-1. And then on the lower, 4-7 needs class 1. And the reason why there's this space here, the edentulous space, is this is what I'm gonna be using for FPD. So my FPD will be on 4-4 and then 4-5 and 4-6. These typodonts for FPD were actually sent from the faculty. These were approved by the faculty just to make sure that they're not tampered with or anything like that.